Okay, so we have a new game today. Going to be doing as many new games as I can this month. New game, new year, new games. Figure that's a good thing. It's potentially a short game, but I think that's possibly a short game if you use a walkthrough, which I'm not going to do. But if it does turn out to be really, really, really short, then I will follow up and do a bit more ghost trick after. If it is not, then it'll be a normal stream, one game. We're continuing with sort of point and click detective-y theme with Detective: The Stella Porta case. This came out on the 21st of December as well. Just like the last game, it's an ID at Xbox game. Thank you to an ID at Xbox for the code for streaming this. Developed by K148 Game Studio and published by Jandu Soft. It's available on Xbox, PC, PlayStation and Switch. And on Xbox it's £8.79 or $10.49. Detective: Stella Porta case puts you in the shoes of a detective who investigates 3 strange disappearances. In all cases, there's a contract signed by the disappeared. The contract is from an organisation called Stella Porta. Oh, well, that would be why it's the Stella Porta case. Each case presents a completely different scenario, but they all seem to be connected in some way. As a detective, your job is to solve the case and find the connection between them. As a police detective, you must reach the crime zone and collect all the evidence you see. This evidence will help you to later solve the case. Anything is important: details, objects, conversations. You'll need to be observant in order to move forward. This game is dark and macabre, showing unfiltered contemporary social reality. So, I think it comes with this is a mature rated video game that might not be suitable for some viewers. Warning. But, we will see how it goes. I'm sitting on my cushion. There we go. So, let's load it up and see what we got. Everyone. Okay, I also need to sit my ass up. Do I need volume? Did I put volume on already? Oh, it's good we've got volume. So I think this one's graphics is different to very different to the point and click we played. Sound effects, music better. Blur very much off, please. Because blur always makes me nauseous. Load game. It's odd it says that because I don't have a current game. So yes, I want to continue. Case 1. 3 is too many. Oop, the journey begins. We have begun getting achievements already.
There is a missing mother. Her name is Adern Maya. A neighbor alerted the police to screaming and crying from a woman. When an agent arrived at the scene, he found 2 bodies of 2 children. We have identified them, and they are Adern's children. They were 7 and 8 years old. Nothing else has been touched. Collect the evidence you find and take it to the police station.
Okay, so this is not necessarily going to be a particularly happy game. Okay. It's handing out achievements. I've arrived at the crime scene. To collect evidence, place the pointer over the objects. If you interact, a new white circle will appear. When evidence is collected, a white line appears around the object and a yellow marker appears. At that time, you'll already have the evidence saved to use it later. In your notebook, you'll be able to see how many evidences you have and how many are missing. In addition, you'll be able to review basic information about each evidence you've collected. When you're done, go back to the exit door. Okay. so it's right trigger to collect evidence. What is a police badge? His face. We found the fake police badge. Okay. Okay, we're gonna save and then continue, mainly because I'm trying to figure. Ah, right, that was why. Evidence found. Why is it at a weird angle like that? 2 out of 13. Corpses, children. Ooh. Fake police badge, alcoholic beverage, and diazepam. Hi, horror acolyte. Ah, okay, so it depends which way you're looking as to what angle it has. Okay, so that's a better angle. B seems to be zoom. Okay. Yeah, we're just not going to look at those because dead children does not. Please notice. Warning has been received for very loud screaming. The scream sounds like children. Okay, police notice. That's great. Complaint of screaming. Okay. First blood. Found the first corpse. Take it to find a corpse. Remember that today we have the meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous. Okay. Wait a minute, they're knocking at the door. Everything's alright. That meeting, you're not here, you've never been absent. What do you mean, why don't so, okay. Empty bottles. Okay, so a good sign. Dead kids. Alcoholic missing mother who apparently is an alcoholic. Oh, they're toy trucks. It's just they got the interact icon. So, okay. So I can pick things up with LT if they're not evidence. Oh, come on, put something in a drawer. I've opened 6 drawers and got nothing. There's nothing in drawers. The letters all over the floor are slightly worrying. Okay, I don't like the fact that that kid is... bitten sandwich. Okay. So yes, hello, welcome, Happy New Year if I didn't see you yesterday. Peanut butter. Okay, so it's not very sinister. Good. Ew. That is a disgusting moldy plate. Knife with peanut butter. Well, I'm assuming someone made a peanut butter sandwich. Why is nothing in the drawers? It seems like there might be a plate or something, but we can't interact with it. It's very shiny tiles. Found another corpse. It's an unfortunate place. Luckily I have no feet, so I'm not treading on anyone. Some Rubik's cubes and drawings on the floor. And a teddy bear. It's possibly going to be a really sad game. I feel like it needs a warning. This might be a sad game. It's a dinosaur. At least the toilet's clean. Ugh. Weird effect on the shower. Okay, so that'll be the eponymous Stella Porta contract. Not close. Oh. Everyone's extremely allergic to peanuts. And someone made a peanut butter sandwich. Well, that is potentially why the children are dead. Okay. Not massively happy with that. Redemption project for extreme crimes. If you're doing... Okay. Find the first contract, okay. Redemption product for extreme... Well, you literally... Well, apparently you killed your children. I'd say that's fairly extreme. 11 out of 13, okay. Allergic to peanuts, I commit screaming. Something... Information... Can't read that. Oh no, phone conversation. Okay, that means there's 2 more pieces of evidence. Ooh, excuse me. Doorbell works. Oh, something there. Is that another bitten sandwich? Right, okay. So at this point it appears to be death by sandwich. Maybe going to the bathroom to throw up. So, yeah. How has everyone's week been? Hi, Mr. Connors. Thank you for the resub. 43 months. Blimey. No. is one more. Somewhere between the phone conversation and child allergic to peanuts. But they don't seem to be in particular any order, so... Where's the pop-up got no bedding? Of course, the cursor change is not like massively obvious. Disgusting plate. I mean, bacteria. Ugh, alone. Wish I could make the brightness a bit more. One more thing that I'm missing. That apparently isn't really obvious. Oh, the lighting in is enough to give me a headache. Oh, hello. It was a drawer I hadn't opened. Finally, a drawer had something in. Free alcohol promotion, okay. So, we got... Oh, looking in the wrong direction. Peanut butter and dirty knife, empty bottles, fake police badge, corpses, alcoholic beverages, and pan bitten snacks. We also have the alcohol samples. Free alcohol promotion. Okay, so we found, I think it said 13 out of 13. Can't see because the lighting in this is weird. Oh no, the notebook's just gone black. Cool. Evidence found 13 out of 13. Let's go. Continue. No, okay. Continue is not the one I wanted. Police station. If you leave before you find all the evidence, you won't be able to solve the crime. Solve the case, you must order the photographs chronologically. They have to be in the order in which the crime happened. On the table, you have the secondary evidence collected at the crime scene, evidence that will help you solve the case. Consult them as many times as you want. In this part, you can check the resolved cases and how the investigation is progressing. It will be completed as progress is made. When you're done, go back to the exit door. Ah, can I put the cigarette out? Okay, scenario 1. Solve the case to see explanation. Okay. Name, Edwin Mayer, age 32. Children Adele and Hector, missing mother, her name's Edwin. And it relates the police to screaming crime from a woman. When agent arrived at the scene, he found 2 bodies of 2 children. We've identified them and they are the children. They were Edwin's children. They were 7 and 8 years old. Nothing has been touched. Oh, that was literally what we got told. Okay, so sectarian. Don't know what that means. Stella Porta. Okay, 37 degrees, 22. Some coordinates. So I'm guessing there's 3 contracts, 3 cases. We get coordinates at the end. But yes, hello. How is everyone? So 14. Where's my tea? Not where I expected. Oh, I forgot to fill it up. Oh well. At 14:46, was a knocking at the door. What are the photos to know what happened? Well, it ended with the corpses. How do we... Aha. Let's see, how do we pick them up? Peanut butter and dirty knife. Doesn't have any times. I mean... Someone made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They ate the sandwiches, they died. There's also empty bottles. There was a delivery, and there's a fake police badge. go back to the crime scene. Do I? So I've not solved it until it tells me I've solved it then, I guess. It was something like that. Or maybe... There was drinking. Then there was a sandwich. Then there were dead children. And then there was the fake police. Aha, there we go. Okay, an unidentified a person approaches Ademaya's door. This person knew that Ademaya's alcoholic and was in rehab to get over it. Before talking to Ademaya, this person introduces diazepam into some of the sample alcohol beverages. We know this person might have access to medical records and medications. Person poses as a vendor and offers Adem the drink samples in which she previously introduced diazepam. They accept. Part 2. She drinks some of the bottles and falls unconscious. Once she's asleep, this person enters the house and spreads peanut butter on both children's sandwiches. Oh, so it wasn't the mum that killed them. Okay, that's good, because matricide, not a fun thing to have on a stream. Hi, Lady McGree. She keeps them in the fridge so that when they get home from school, they eat them. Once the children eat the snacks, they die within a few seconds. Adena is still unconscious. This person also has access to the children's medical records, and he knows they're extremely allergic to peanuts. Okay. Later, once he's made sure that the children are dead, he accesses the home and wakes up Adene. Taking advantage of the fact that she's disoriented, he shows him I think the pronouns are a bit mixed up here, but there's a false police badge and a neighbourhood complaint where it explains that some children have called alerted by children's screams. The fake policeman makes Adene believe that since she's an alcoholic, she's inadvertently allowed her children to eat some food with peanuts, and since she was very drunk, she's committed a crime of involuntary manslaughter, showing her the corpses of her children. Okay, this is horrendous. Part 4. She's in shock and still under the influence of narcotics, believes that what this policeman said is true. Taking advantage of that vulnerability, the fake policeman tells her that she has 2 options. The first is to go to jail and spend the rest of their life in there. The second is a project called Stella Porta, explaining that it's a place for the redemption of very serious crimes. For now, we do not have more information about what the Stella Porta is, but we do know that Ademaya agreed to join the project because she signed the document. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we've solved this one. We get to leave. Next case, right. Okay. Okay. There are 22 achievements. Where's my... Hello? The game may have broken. Okay. Let's restart. How you doing, Lady M? Don't know whether it was manual save or auto save, so... Ah, okay, so... Right, I have to redo that part. That's fine. Okay, we ended with fake police badge. No corpses. Sandwich. Eaten sandwich. Empty bottles. What? We should save. Next case. Ah, there we go. Maybe it was because I opened up the achievement thing. Okay, case 2, opposite poles.
There is a young woman missing. A neighbor called a patrol because he saw the doors of the house open. Upon arrival, the patrol has not found anyone inside the house. There is a history of discussions according to the declaration of the neighbors.
Probably arguments.
Nothing else has been touched. Collect the evidence you find and take it to the police station.
Okay. So I'm thinking that the translation could be a little bit more improved. What could you tell me? When they moved here, everything was fine. They were lovely. Within a few months, they started arguing more and more intensely. On several occasions, I had to call the police. Citizen collaboration. Question the neighbor. Anything strange? I thought they were police, but... nothing too strange. The neighborhood is very quiet. Once I saw a delivery van to the house, belonged to a gas company. Don't remember anything else that was strange. Okay. Oh, no. I want to continue because I didn't know that was exit. Okay. Ooh. Car repair tools. I think this is probably the contract. Chosen to enter Stella Porta. You already know what you have to do. Leave your life behind and limit your ties. Let no one try and find you. Okay. So this one does feel like a sort of shortish game, but I think it's fine. Because, yeah, as I said, we're gonna... Oh my god, I need a run button. Where I'm just gonna take it slowly and thoroughly. Gas bill. For lots of butane. Okay. From what? Damn son, come, I've sent you the contract with instructions. You know what you have to do. If you want to be accepted at Stella Porta, you have to pay the price. The contract shows the coordinates. You need to know the place where you have to go. Okay. What did you do? Can't stand Alex, not anymore. He's becoming an extremist. He doesn't understand me. He makes fun of my belief and ridicules You read other people. I found a forum called Truth and Freedom where there are many more people with this problem. Discovered a new world. They lie to us. The reality is different from what they've told us. I'm beginning to think that Alex manipulates me and belongs to the Satanists. Found a user called Cult. He told me about an organization called Stella Porta. The first time in my life I'm waking up. There's a kettle. Are there any corpses in this one? Butane regulator. Alex Anderson ID. Odd place to have a jumper. There's nothing in the freezer. Always a sign of a psychopath. Need milk to do. Reminder, feed the dog. I mean, everyone has something in the fridge or freezer, even if it's like, you know, moldy old carrot or something. Ooh, Alex Anderson. Patient. Theme hospital. Found the medical prescription. Presents a total loss of smell due to his allergy. Allergy extremely aggravated industry. Okay, so wouldn't therefore smell butane. Oops. 8 out of 12. Okay, so we're looking for 4 more things. What happened now? Is there a corpse somewhere? So yeah, what's everyone else up to? Anyone playing anything good? I'll try and call this game good. It's intriguing, I guess. But I could have done with a English proofreader. Possibly a little more QA and brightness settings. Maybe some like music. Okay, there is music. It's just very low. Possibly because I did turn it down. No, still very low. Ah, found the corpse. 12 out of 12. Okay. I swear it said 8 and then I found the corpse, so, you know. So maybe the counter was a bit off, but anyway. We've got everything now. Here we go again. Okay, so... Alright, 37 degrees, 22 minutes. 22 hours? 55.4 minutes north, 5 degrees something. Okay. Wow, they were young. Okay, well, it ended with a dead body. Sorry. Debating whether I have a break after this one, even though it'll only been an hour, just so I can get some more tea because this is very cold and nearly empty. Oh, is it pretty? Sorry, friend's getting married and sending me a picture of the dress, which is gorgeous. So I'm getting vaguely distracted. But also, I feel like it doesn't give you enough feedback. This game. think that helps. Basically, what happened is she gassed him, possibly when he was fixing the car. It'll be correct when it's correct, but it feels kind of arbitrary. No, it's just sort of too quiet. So, I don't know. I feel like I've given it 50 minutes, so we'll try and at least get through this case. But then I think I might switch to doing a bit of ghost trick. Just because this is not particularly entertaining. I have other games set up as well, but I think ghost trick is probably easier. Because I feel like I could do like a day or two on that. I feel like it all started with the contract, but maybe we need to put the contract at the end. Oh, that's the butane bill. I thought that was his allergy. Right, that's the allergy. Okay, allergy. Ordered some butane. Regulator. Ah, right. Okay, that's where I was getting confused. Okay, so allergy, butane, car tools. Alex? Ends with Alex? Maybe car tools, butane? I feel like it definitely ends with him dying. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe the car tools? It's like he accidentally killed himself while he was doing that. There we go. Alright, part one. Julie and Alex have continuous arguments as a couple. She writes it down in her diary. It also talks about a forum where they talk about the reality of the world. Username Cult tells her about an organization called Stella Porta. They begin to have conversations more often through private messages. The cult user, the sectarian. Oh, that's where sectarian is from. Sends her a contract where he sets out the requirements to be accepted at Stella Porta. The most important condition is that she gets rid of her husband, and Julia decides to end his life, so she ensures that he would not kill her. I would search. Okay, no, that sentence doesn't make sense. The first part of the plan is to buy a butane cylinder. Convinced of what she has to do, Julia takes advantage of her husband's lack of sense of smell. Since it's spring and Alex suffers from a very strong allergy. I understand. He comes home from work, goes to the bathroom to relax and often falls asleep. Wife takes advantage of that moment to pass the gas dispenser connected to a butane cylinder under the door, thus causing the husband to die from poisoning without realising it. Oh, that's why. Random. Oh, that's why that. Oh, I assume those are trousers then and his wallet on there. Okay. Once dark, she wraps the corpse in a towel and drags it from the bathroom to the car. Tries to start the car, but it doesn't start. Try to fix it, but it's impossible. Very nervous, she decides to leave by other means and leave all of the evidence of the crime behind. Oh, okay, right. I thought he went to fix the car. That's fine. Okay, so save, and then we're going back to the main menu. Because, yeah, this is... Okay, it started off with dead children, and now a wife killing a husband. I think I'm just going to be like, I will finish this off stream. Because this is not necessarily fun. It sounds like, yeah, there's some sort of cult, possibly a portal. So I'm just going to flip the end screen up, and then we're going to have a quick break where I can get some tea. And when I come back, we're going to play something else. I think we're just going to go into Ghost Trick because... I don't know, I think we're about to get some answers or something. But anyway, so not ending the stream, just ending the segment. That is Detective Stella Porta case. Thanks to ID Xbox for the code. I'm going to finish it because I don't like leaving games unfinished, but certainly leave me with a bad taste in my mouth, and that's not just the acid reflux. So, we are now going to have a quick break, and I'll be back with something nicer après le break. See you in a moment.